What is poppin', people? I am back finally. Now, I know I always say this, but for real this time. I just moved back to California. That's why I haven't been uploading. If you don't know, I'm originally from California, the LA area. I moved to Delaware for a while, and I thought it was time to move back. So that's what I've been doing for the last week and a half. So that's why I haven't been uploading at all. But from this day onward, I promise I will be a lot more active on this channel, as well as on Twitch. The rest of my stuff isn't gonna get here until I think between 1 and 2 weeks from now, though. So if I do stream on Twitch, it might be pretty bootleg, so just bear with me. But on top of that, just wanted to let you guys know that I am in an echoey living room, so if you guys can hear it, I apologize. I don't have my usual microphone and even my desktop computer and all that stuff. Anyways, got some VGC battles here with my boy young Tito Tot. Okay, just to get back into the VGC, just because I haven't really played in a while, so I wanted to, you know, he also needed help testing out the team that he's using, by the way. But thank you guys for bearing with me. So just wanted to thank you guys for, you know, sticking around, because, you know, things aren't popping on this channel like they used to be, but we will be back up to that point whenever the new Pokemon game comes out. So just bear with me until then. Anyways, Tito leads with Landorus and, what the hell's that thing's name? Rotom Heat? My bar is fire because I Rotom Heat. Anyways, I switched my Suicune in. He uses Electro Web. I actually didn't really know what Electro Web did until he hit me with it. It's basically an electric type Icy Wind, which is pretty cool. Haven't really seen that on Rotom or even in VGC. He's gonna go out to his Amoonguss here. That kind of sucks for me because I actually go out to my Rotom, and I have a Grass type Rotom here. So I basically have two Pokemon that get clapped up by Amoonguss, so that's not really that great. But I'm gonna go for the Tailwind here. And then in my mind, I mean, I could have gone for the Ice Beam or the Z move on his Landorus, but I felt it was kind of obvious, but I probably should have now that I think about it. But at the same time, I wasn't sure if his Amoonguss was gonna go for Rage Powder or not. So I decided to switch out into my Metagross, and he actually goes for the Spore, so that was a good play on his part. I half expected that, or I half expected a Rage Powder. I thought it would be one of the two there for sure. But it's unfortunate that he puts me to sleep because I brought this thing in to deal with the Amoonguss. But I'm going to Volt Switch out after setting up the light screen. I'm going to go out to my Hitmontop. He uses knockoff so many times in this battle. It doesn't really knock off anything. Because my Hitmontop in this battle is the only Pokemon that has an item that can be knocked off. So he goes for knockoff on my Metagross and doesn't do anything because I have an item that can be knocked off. And then he goes for Sludge Bomb on my Hitmontop, which is basically the reason I switched Rotom out in the first place. So here I'm going to Mega Evolve. Hopefully I wake up. I do have the Tailwind up right now. I'm going to go for the Fake Out on his Amoonguss just in case it does want to go for the Rage Powder. But he doesn't go for Rage Powder, so that's great for me. And then Zen Headbutt should be able to take that thing out, so that's great. He's going to go for the U-Turn, actually do a decent amount of damage. Psych. That didn't do anything. Hold on, I lied. I'm sorry. Anyways, Rotom is out again. I'm pretty sure I can take him out with a Helping Hands and Headbutt, maybe. But he brings in his Landorus and intimidates me, so I was quite unsure what I should have done in this particular instance. But I am going to go for the Wide Guard and bring my Suicune back in because he can basically use Earthquake whenever he wants because he has a Levitator out. And then on top of that, he has Electro Web, which he might go for. So I'm going to go for the Wide Guard, and I predict that correctly. I go for the Wide Guard, protect my team from the Earthquakes, and he goes for Electro Web. So that was a great turn on my part. I basically have every advantage I would need here. I'm going to go for Wide Guard again. I probably shouldn't have just because it's pretty obvious that I was going to do that. But at that point, I don't really know what else I would have done. I only have Helping Hand and Close Combat as my other two options. So he's going to send out his Mamoswine. There was no way I was going to close combat his. There's no way I was going to close combat on that slot. So yeah, Wide Guard was basically my best play there, just because I wouldn't really have been able to do anything else anyway. So he's going to go for the Inferno Overdrive on my Hitmontop and take it out. I'm actually fairly certain that Hitmontop died in the actual battle. But on Citra, which uses the 1.0 version of the game, he didn't die because I'm using the 1.0 version of the game where Wide Guard actually quartered Z move damage. So just kind of disregard that, just pretend that Hitmontop died because I think that the game actually corrects itself later on. But here I made a mistake. I actually went for the Z move instead of going for Tailwind, and I really needed to go for Tailwind considering what Pokemon he had left, because Suicune basically single-handedly kills his entire team at this point. So I really needed to get my speed up so that Rotom could actually do some damage with Leaf Storm on the Mamoswine, and then I could have just killed the Landorus with Ice Beam. So I kind of screwed myself over because his Landorus is faster, his Mamoswine's faster. Or had I gone for Tailwind, I could have just killed both of his Pokemon that he had out anyways, and I really messed up there. I go for Tailwind now, but at this point it might be too little too late. I'm going to go for the Ice Beam on the Landorus, of course. He goes for Ice Shard, just trying to take out my Suicune, but of course that's not going to kill a Suicune because Suicune has crazy defense. I'm going to go for the Meteor Mash on his Mamoswine though, so that's good. I did take something out, and then I'm going to go for Ice Beam, but he has an Assault Vest and he barely lives. And I'm pretty sure, like I said, had I gone for Tailwind a little earlier, I would have had more Pokemon to throw away at this Landorus here. So that really messed me up. And I, you know, it's hindsight. I hadn't played VGC in a really long time at this point. So now I know, okay, that I should probably think about my moves just a little bit longer before I make them. Tailwind was absolutely the play there, and I think I would have had it in the bag. But anyways, 2 out of 3, run it back. I said, yo, Tito, you got lucky. Let's do it again. Anyways, he's going to lead off with Tapu Fini and Rotom Heat this time. I'm going to lead off with Hitmontop and Suicune. So, like, fuck me, right? I can't do anything to that Tapu Fini right now at all. So, I'm basically just going to try and fake out the Rotom Heat so that I can start Calm Minding maybe. But he actually predicts that. So I fake out the Rotom Heat for nothing because he protected. I'm going to go for Tailwind here just to try and maybe bring up my Rotom or something. I don't know. And he goes for the Calm Mind. So it seems that he realized that Suicune just blows through his entire team if Rotom, no, what other Pokemon did he have on his team? I don't even remember. But basically Suicune blew through his entire last team, so he made a change and brought Tapu Fini. So I'm gonna go for Calm Mind now, because it's basically my only chance to take hits and do damage here. And he goes for the Inferno Overdrive on my Hitmontop slot. I really did not expect him to do that because there's a goddamn Suicune right in front of him. Why would you use Inferno Overdrive if I had this Suicune right here that can end your life in one hit? That's why I brought in my Rotom, because I figured he would switch out his Rotom Heat, or at least, I don't know. I just thought he would be scared to die there, and he wasn't. So fuck me. I might as well fucking, I don't know, jump off a roof or something. Anyway, he's gonna bring in his Amoonguss. That's the Pokemon. Aside from Amoonguss, Suicune blew away his entire team. So anyways, I'm going to Mega Evolve here. And I am going to go for the Zen Headbutt on the right side, of course. And that's great. Never mind. Didn't do that this turn. I thought it was this turn. Okay, so I didn't predict the switch in. I went for the Zen Headbutt on the Tapu Fini. But I'm definitely going to go for the Zen Headbutt this turn on the right side, which is really unfortunate because now he brings in the Landorus, and basically with an Intimidate, his Amoonguss is basically EV'd up to survive a Zen Headbutt from Jolly Metagross -1, you know? So he gets the survivability and he gets the berry activation and brings him back up to half. So that's good for him. Very nice play. His dumbass tried to spore me in Misty Terrain, so yeah. I'm gonna go for Ice Beam, I believe, on the Landorus. He's not gonna be able to take me out with an Earthquake though. I think I should just set up. Did I set up my Tailwind again? I hope I did. I hope I fucking went for Scald. No! I don't think it matters at this point. His team's pretty slow this time around. But yeah, take him out with a Scald. Definitely should have gone for Tailwind again. I keep doing that. I keep not going for Tailwind when it's probably my better play in the situation. Because now, his Rotom's gonna outspeed my Suicune. I mean, Metagross is still gonna outspeed Tapu Fini and Rotom as well. But had I gone for Tailwind, I would have had so much momentum in the situation. but I keep zeroing in on killing Pokemon where, you know, it's like killing a Pokemon that's in front of you or setting up a Swordsdance so you can sweep their whole team. That's my problem right now. I need to be setting up the Tailwind to turn earlier so that I can do what I want to do earlier instead of just going straight for the kill, the easy kill, the obvious kill. Whereas Tailwind would just help me in so many ways right now. But I'm gonna go for the Z move. He did use Protect, but at +2, he might just die. So we're gonna go for it anyways. I believe he lives, which is really unfortunate. He lives with like nothing, basically. So yeah, it brings him from full to literally 1 HP, my dudes. Which is unfortunate because I have to waste a turn of Tailwind here. I'm gonna go for the Scald on the Tapu Fini though, and go for close combat on the Rotom because I knew I'd outspeed him with Tailwind up. So that's fine. But unfortunately, it means that I'm gonna lose my Hitmontop to a Moonblast because of the defense drop. But at this point, he only has 1 Pokemon left. I have 2. So I'm Gucci. I got the Metagross in the back. I got the Suicune in the front, you know what I'm saying? So I bring in the Metagross, right? He's gonna go for Protect, I believe. This is gonna make the Tailwind peter out, but at this time, it doesn't even really matter because both of these Pokemon should be faster than Tapu Fini, so I should be good right now. I should be good, right? I should be, but he's gonna avoid my Zen Headbutt. Game is trash. Why do people play this game for money? It doesn't make any sense. My entire game was relying on that thing hitting, and I just have to miss, okay? So that's fine. That's perfectly fine. And guess what? I miss again. Game is trash. I'm screaming in my new apartment. Neighbors think I'm crazy. God damn it. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. I can't believe people travel thousands of miles to play this game of chance dice roll ass game. God. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I will definitely be back tomorrow, like I said. Gotta set up my Wi-Fi on my 3DS, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, definitely looking forward to uploading a lot more. Got some more stuff coming out, working on some music. If you guys care about music that's not Pokemon related, check out my SoundCloud and stuff, okay? But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I love each and every single one of you guys. Thank you for supporting me. I'm gonna need your support. I'm in LA. My rent is hella expensive. God damn. Anyways, love you. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Goodbye.